Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Aurelia Michael Holmgren. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know by now, businesswoman, Bronx chick, bodybuilder babe, and now future baby mama. And today I'm going to talk about third trimester travel. I want you to learn from my mistakes, and I want you to learn some of the things I did well that I want to pass on to you and your friends, because this was my second time traveling while pregnant. And if you haven't watched the first trimester travel, go ahead and check that out in the description below. But the third trimester travel was a whole different experience. So if you are already stressing about how do I move and groove in this third trimester, I got you. So I was traveling to New York for my second and third of potentially 5 baby showers. My first one was with a musical that I did in the Heights with my castmates. And then my second and third ones were going to be in New Jersey and New York. So the New Jersey one was with my parents, mostly leading it, their family and friends, and some of my closer friends from when I was younger. And then the one in New York, which was the day after, were all of my theater, Broadway, hip hop, dance folks that I've known for a while too. So I was going back to back. I got in on Friday. I traveled in on Friday. I did a shower Saturday, Sunday, and I left Monday afternoon. So here are some of the things that I learned. Number one is to ask for pre-boarding. I was not going to do this. I was like, what do I need to pre-board? I know I'm 30 weeks, da 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 da. And my mom was like, just ask. And each time they had no problems. And I didn't even realize that we got on before people with families. So I was able to be in the second and third row. I was able to have an aisle seat, not just to go to the bathroom, but just so I could get up and stretch my legs if I needed to. And then that way I could get in and out. I didn't bring any extra luggage with me, so only carry on. So if you are pregnant, you can ask. They didn't ask me to prove it, even though you could kind of tell by then, but they didn't ask for anything else other than give me your boarding ticket, gave me a new one, and I was able to get on right away. Something I didn't bring that I wish I would have was either, well, not really either, a neck pillow and a back pillow. I ended up bringing this really plush jean jacket, and I ended up rolling it up and putting it behind my back because those chairs are not very comfortable. Doesn't matter unless you're in first class, which we weren't doing this time. Unless you were in first class, it was not that comfortable. So even if you could bring like something small just for the lower back, because it does start to get a little tender after sitting there for a while. I am at a place in my pregnancy where I had to get a back pad for the car because 30-minute drives, we live further now from my OB. So if I'm driving or if I just need to go somewhere like to my chiropractor, sometimes that can be a 45-minute drive round trip. I needed that support. So make sure you get maybe a small back support or a neck support for your long travels. Wear a mask. I don't care if it's flu season, wear a mask. People were in there sneezing and coughing. And it's not like back in the day. 5 years ago, you did one sneeze, one cough, everybody judging. Now it's kind of common. So I picked some up. I actually stole some from my hospital on the way out the door. I said, oh, look behind a little desk. Grabbed me about 5 of those. And I wore my mask. I did take it off, obviously, if I needed to eat or if no one was in my row. But as you're moving and grooving and you're using the bathroom and you washed your hand, like anything can happen. And airplane travel, a lot of times you're bound to get sick. So make sure that you're wearing your mask. It's not an option. Just wear the thing. I know it makes it hard third trimester to breathe, but I didn't want to go from being in the airport to now being around 80 people on day one, 30 people on day two, and all those people that I was around on Friday and that I'd be around on Monday. Our immune systems are extremely compromised right now. So do not take the risk trying to be cute out here with your little lip and your little face beat. You could do all that, but wear a mask. Already prep your food and drink before you get on the flight. They will give you water, obviously, when you're in the flight, but things can happen. Sometimes if you have a shorter flight or if there's turbulence, you may find 45 minutes to an hour can go by and they haven't provided water yet. You may be able to get up and ask, but why risk it? Just buy a bottle of water. I put a little Crystal Light in mine just so I had a little bit of flavor. Or get your diet soda. I won't judge you and I won't tell. But make sure that you have proper hydration, especially when you're going up in the air. And then same with food. You already know what they're giving. Pretzels, cookies, chips. Even though we don't have to be as strict with our diets as I was like when I was bodybuilding, that nutrients is going to the baby, very much so in this trimester. So you want to make sure, buy that $15 salad if you decided not to make your own or to get it outside. You know, buy whatever you need to make sure that you're still getting them proteins, them carbs, and them fats on your days of travel, and don't let yourself kind of go off the rails, because then when you get to wherever you are, that most likely will continue. So that's one thing I did take from bodybuilding into my pregnancy, was still prepping the idea of my meals, what I needed on my plate, even if I didn't already pre-pack it. And last but not least, pack light if you can. I did not have to pick up my own bag, but there were some people looking when I asked, hey, can you put my bag up there? Were a little hesitant, including a flight attendant was like, how heavy is it? I was like, it's not that heavy, but I'm 30 weeks pregnant. But overall, people were very helpful in putting my bag up above. And also, if you bring a shoulder bag, you may need to carry that bag if you're doing like connecting from one flight to the next. So don't pack everything in the kitchen sink. If you really, really need something, just buy it when you get there. Treat yourself. Don't be the person dragging bags all around with your belly and your back hurt, and don't put yourself through it, sis. Pack light and enjoy whatever adventure you're about to go on. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, if something resonated with you, if you have a friend heading to that third trimester and they're going to do a baby moon or another baby shower, send this video their way. And in the meantime, like, comment, share, subscribe. You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't make your girl beg. And as we always say on this channel, age does not define your timeline. You do.